Hi everyone, I'm Ziheng. If you do not know me yet, I am an A-level student that just graduated and I'm currently waiting for my A-level results. In this video, I am going to just relax and just sort of share with you my thought process while waiting for the results. So for background, my results will be out in 6 days. So my results will be out in 10th of August and today is the 4th of August, which makes me very excited. And I just want to share with you what I've been doing with my life for the past few weeks, as well as what I'm planning to do next. So if you have watched my last couple of videos, you would know that I was thinking between economics and law. And after the video was out, currently it's about a month since I uploaded the last video. I've actually attended quite a lot of events, which sort of created a pathway for me to make my decision. So I've talked to a couple of my friends and talked to my family as well as I did a cost benefit analysis. But that was not enough. So I attended a couple of events. The first one was organized by LSE Malaysia Club, and that's like an economic forum that I attended. So that was quite interesting. I think I really enjoyed the event, and we have a lot of policymakers that come in and sort of tell us about sustainability and entrepreneurship kind of thing, as well as encouraging us to do kind of business pathway and stuff. So that was that. And afterwards, the next week, I attended an outreach program organized by uh, Cambridge University Malaysia Club. So this this was slightly different. I mean, a lot more different because this is like a sort of getting a glimpse into how the supervision system works. And yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And then afterwards, I attended the Oxford Summer School, organized by Oxford University Malaysia Club. I'm not sure why they have all of the events in consecutive week. So I guess this is the period where they almost finish with their summer break, and then the seniors have to go back to the UK. So they use this opportunity to reach out to more Malaysian students, and I think that was quite cool. So I attended all these events, and I attended for economics and law as well. And to be sure, I couldn't really reach a definite decision until the results is out. But for now, I think I'm more on track on applying to economics this time. There are a lot of reasons behind this decision. It would take too long for me to explain it now here, but until the result is out, I'm going to record my reaction for A-level results. So stay tuned. Um, before the results is out, I cannot make any decision as of yet. So I'll quit rambling about that. So so that's for the results part. I feel very excited, and I want to talk about um, my private tutor for the history part. So that was also very interesting, in the sense that I actually started my private tutoring for history, and part of the reason is to have a teacher that can assess my work as well as assign me a predicted grades so that I can use it to apply to university. Now, that was my initial plan, right? And then I attended a couple of classes. I found out that this teacher, um, how do I say it? It it wasn't her fault. I mean, it's no one's fault really, but we couldn't seem to reach like an agreement on a lot of stuff, right? So, for example, a lot of history exams, like we have been doing past papers for the past few months, and then a lot of the lessons, a huge part of the lesson, it's just us quarreling and arguing about stuff because history is a very subjective subject. Sorry, but so we couldn't really reach like a definite conclusion, and a lot of times we're just arguing. It got me thinking, why put myself uh, to this kind of stress and to waste my time and my financial resources to argue with people. Now, you might ask, why don't I just take the tutor's advice and to just follow what she said? But maybe it's just part of myself. Like I'm just feeling very confident in the way I write my answers. I just don't feel like changing. Of course, a lot of the things that the tutor said, was quite good as well. Very constructive advice. But it's just sometimes we argue about very petty stuff, and it got really heated. And one thing is that she asked me to change some very tiny and very particular things that I just don't find it very necessary. So if this was to carry on, I doubt that she would be able to predict me with a good grade, even if I have done well. So all of the things I said here, it really depends on the qualification of the teacher. She has, I'm not sure whether she's been properly trained for that, but I don't think I can continue with this private tutor um, without that kind of trust existing between us. That's a huge thing that really bothers me. Uh, and then because I need the grade, so that was the other side of the story. Because I need to have a tutor that predicts my grade. Um, so that indeed makes my choice very difficult. So if you have any idea, I have not applied to economics degree before. If you have applied to Oxford or Cambridge, or LSE or any other university for that matter, and you apply for economics degree, so and if you have anything to share about the grades requirement, about if a person had only three subjects, not four, would that make the application less attractive? Like in my case, I only have three. If I do not get history in my UCAS, would that make my application less attractive? So if you have anything to say about this matter, please feel free to comment. Yep. So I'm waiting for the results. Hopefully, I mean, rough prediction. Okay, I'm going to predict what I will get. All right. So this might be very embarrassing if I don't get the grade that I plan to get. But I think for further maths, I have very high conviction. I think I can get 97% and above UMS score. Now you might ask me why am I so confident? You can check my previous few videos where I talked about my exam and what I feel about it. So I'm feeling quite optimistic about further mathematics. For economics, on the other hand, not really. Because economics is still quite subjective in the essay component. I have written everything I know into the paper, except for a few parts where I'm not sure my answer is conclusive enough or holistic enough to include all the elements. Those are the few questions that I really worry about. But I think rough estimate, I would be able to get around 93 and above for my economics. And if I'm not, I'm actually quite doomed, to be honest, if I get anything lower than that, because of the very bad situation that I'm in now. Let's hope for the best. Also, I want to mention my SAT. I'm going to sit for SAT on 26th of August. Now, one of my friends told me that SAT it's not really necessary for US applications. Now, I looked up a lot of the websites of US university. To be fair, yes, SAT is not really required by a lot of the really good universities, but I just feel like sitting for it because one of my friends, he did SAT and he did quite well and he got into quite good universities as well. So I mean, just give it a try. Who knows? So I'm going to sit for it and prepare for SAT exam as well. So that's pretty much on my schedule. Just SAT, history exam, um, and yeah, that's on my itinerary. That's it. So that's pretty much uh what happens to my life at this stage. It might be very boring to you, indeed. So I'm currently still struggling here, but I think hopefully things will get better once I receive my result. That would allow me to submit an attractive application. And yeah, so stay safe. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you have anything to say, feel free to comment. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.